Far from well-known tourist destinations such as France, Spain or the United States, there are countries that barely receive a handful of visitors a year. You are about to see the 10 least visited countries in the world. Country number 10. Marshall Islands. 6,000 visitors per year. This group of atolls in the Micronesia region in the Pacific is so remote that during World War II they were used by the United States to test its atomic bombs. Getting there is still a major challenge, since there are hardly any commercial flights and the price of tickets and accommodation is very expensive. Country number 9. Kiribati. 3,600 visitors per year. Be honest, have you even heard of this country? For those of you who answered yes, did you know that it is pronounced Kiribati? These atolls in the Pacific are so remote that it is normal that they receive so few tourists. 8. Equatorial Guinea. 2,400 visitors. This small Central African country was a Spanish colony until the 1960s, and maintains Spanish as its official language. Since independence, the governments of Equatorial Guinea have been authoritarian, and obtaining a visa to visit is a daunting task. It is one of the 5 most difficult visas to get in the world, unless you are American, which you can visit without a visa. Country number 7. South Sudan. 2,200 visitors per year. South Sudan is the newest country in the world. It gained independence from its northern neighbor in 2011, amid very serious ethnic conflicts. Today, it suffers one of the largest humanitarian crises on the planet, and the instability of the fragile government has led them to a state of constant paranoia, going so far as to ban photos throughout Juba. A selfie on the street can cost you a lot. Country number 6. Eritrea. 2,000 visitors per year. Eritrea has one of the longest-serving dictators today, and its restriction of rights and freedoms, especially in the media, is second only to North Korea. The isolation that has occurred in recent decades is not coincidental, and has made obtaining a visa to visit very difficult. Don't forget to leave a like for more videos like this. Country number 5. CAR. 1,000 visitors per year. The multi-year civil war in the Central African Republic has turned its capital, Bangui, into a second capital of the United Nations. The presence of UN workers and troops is so important that there are barracks and forts throughout the city. Large areas of the country are controlled by various armed militias and rebel groups. Country number 4. Tuvalu. 800 visitors. Simply put, this small Pacific archipelago is the most remote and inaccessible country in the world. It is only served by propeller planes that make the trip from Suva, Fiji, to Funafuti, Tuvalu, twice a week, and once a week another longer connection from Tarawa, Kiribati. There are ships that make trips once a month, but they are freighters, and are not really prepared for passengers. Country number 3. Libya. 200 visitors per year. Without a doubt, the intensified civil war and the recent attacks in Tripoli have to do with Libya being the 3rd least visited country. 2 governments coexist in the territory, and for these reasons, embassies do not issue tourist visas. Visas are therefore very complicated to obtain and to visit. You have to pretend to be a businessman and have an invitation from a local business body. Country number 2. Nauru. 130 visitors per year. Nauru is a small island of 21 square kilometers that can be explored by motorcycle in less than an hour and does not have much to see or do. Of course there are many beaches, and the sunset is really special, but beyond that there is not much to justify the high price of the ticket and the cumbersome visa that takes more than a month to process. Country number 1. Yemen. 60 visitors per year. The war between the Iran-backed Houthi rebels in the north and the Saudi and UAE-backed unity government in the south has escalated into one of the largest recent humanitarian crises. There are severe shortages of water and food in areas in the west and north of the country, and there is only one flight that operates weekly from Seyhan. To top it off, Al-Qaeda has a strong influence in many areas of the country, and the risk of being kidnapped is very high. All this makes Yemen the least visited country in the world. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos like